This is S.Kalibre and you're watching Pride Vibes TV.
Do you reign in the UK?
Rating in the UK. There's a lot of people, man, that's stepping up right now. I like the fact that Scorsese's back, you know what I mean, and doing his thing. Remus is fucking sick. Farmer G's little boy, he's good. Who else? Genesis Elijah, I like what he's doing at the moment. You got other people like Big Dirty D's, you know, who else? I can't think, but there's a lot of UK cats like that's coming out right now, smacking it.
Who are your favourite rappers or rapper or crew so at the moment?
What, anywhere, UK or America, anywhere. I like Epidemic, I like what them guys are doing. Yeah man, I really rate them guys, they're smashing it. Just their albums that they're putting out, it's just sick. They just recently dropped an EP, so yeah, rating them.
Why do you like them?
I like them because of, you know, I just feel they're bringing that 90s flavour of hip hop back, do you know what I mean? They're bringing that boom bap style of shit that I love. I think they're just bringing it back, you know what I mean? Their flows, their beats, the wordplay, you know what I mean? Just this, you just gotta hear their shit, man, like, you know what I mean? They're smacking it, for me.
What's the last book you read?
Last book I read? The last book I read was The Richest Man in Babylon. That's the last book I read. By George something Claxon or something. I can't even remember the guy's name.
Any good?
Yeah, it was good. It was like basically a book about, like, you know, they're just talking about this place called Babylon and how everyone was rich there and how these people that weren't rich were going to these people that were rich and asking them how to, you know, become rich.
What's the last film you watched?
Last film I watched, it probably would have been something that I didn't really want to watch, like some kiddie film with my son, you know what I mean? What was it? I think maybe Despicable Me 2 or something like that. I couldn't even tell you anything about it because I probably weren't paying much attention.
What was the last documentary you watched? Did you rate it?
Yeah, documentaries. Now that's something that I do watch more of. The last documentary I watched, the last one, I think it was Earthlings. Yeah, a documentary called Earthlings, just about how us humans treat animals, basically. You know, just how it's kind of a messed up documentary. It just shows, like, you know, how we don't have no value for an animal's life. You know what I mean? And just how we're consuming food, like, you know, that we don't really even need, but just to have it on our plate, what we're doing to other animals. And you know what I mean? It did make me think about becoming a vegetarian as well, but I've still got a bit of meat eating in me to go, like, before I do that.
Can you see yourself like possibly making a documentary in the future? Is it something you'd do?
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to. I'm actually already talking to people about making documentaries. You know what I mean? I'm actually talking to a boxer at the moment, a world heavyweight British champion, and we're trying to get a documentary done. So we're just in the talks at the moment. Like, you know, he's not said yes or no, but he's interested, and I really want to do a documentary on this guy. I'm not going to say who it is yet, but yeah.
Who is he?
I can't tell you who it is, man. You probably know, man, how many British heavyweight champions is there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What's your favourite beer?
My favourite beer? Probably a Desperado. Yeah, I like Desperado, yeah. But to be honest, I haven't drunk beer for a long time. My favourite drink at the moment is Buxton's Water. You get like a crate of it for about £3. 6 bottles for £3. That's what I'm drinking at the moment.
What about spirits?
Spirits. I like Crown Royal. It's a drink that anyone I know who's gone to America or Canada, they bring that back for me. I like Crown Royal. It's a nice, smooth whiskey. What else spirits do I like? I'm normally just the brandy man. You know what I mean? I love my brandy. You know what I mean? Henny, Courvoisier, Remy, anything like that.
Yeah. What's your favourite trainers brand?
Nike Air Max. I've been wearing them since I was a kid, you know what I mean? I went through a little Chavi TN stage like back in the day, like, you know what I mean? But it's always been Air Max, man.
Never strayed away from Nikes?
Yeah, once.
What are your goals with music? Like, where do you want to get to or aspire to be?
I just want to make good music and just have my music reach the right people. Do you know what I mean? I don't care about everyone listening to my music because I know it's so different from how it was when I got into this. Do you know what I mean? Back when I got into this, we didn't have the internet. You didn't have all this other bullshit, like, you know what I mean, that you've got now. Back when I was getting into it, you write your raps, you practice your bars, you go somewhere, you spit them bars, you wait for the people's reaction, they tell you whether they like, you know, that's how you work shit out, you know what I mean? So to me, that formula is how I've got to do things, you know what I mean? But with the internet, it's hard to decipher that because people are just, you know, anyone can be famous on the internet. You know what I mean? You don't even have to be a good rapper. You could be a shit rapper, but if you're very opinionated, or if you're, you know, you could have other, you know, other parts of your personality that make up for your level of skill with the internet. You know what I mean? And you know, like back in the day, like I was saying, it was you just go there, you go to an open mic, you spit your bars, you see what people think about your bars. If people like your bars, you're like, yeah, you know what I mean? This is working. Next week you go, you spit some next bars, people ain't feeling them, you're thinking, hang on, they liked me last week, how comes they're not liking me this week? Do you know what I mean? So you get to know, you know, yourself as an artist, or, you know, but now everyone and their fucking nan is making music, you know what I mean? Everyone's making rap music, and there's a lot of rappers that have come out of the grime scene, or, you know what I mean, like come out of, you know what I mean? I don't know, bruv, it's just all over the place at the moment.
So do you think hip hop's a mess now?
I think I'm not sure if hip hop is a mess, like, because it's still the same place it was back when I started getting into it. Like, I mean, not when I started getting into it, but back in, say, round about, say, 97, 98, it's like, it's for me, it's still at that stage. I always, you know what I mean, I come in, I turn on MTV Raps, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, yeah, I love these guys, man, Ed Lover, Dr. Dre, Fab Five Freddy, and then come 97, 96 or something, I turn the TV on, and it's like, you know, what's going on here? You know, it's still the UK, it's still that Yo MTV Raps show, and they're still putting rap on, but why are they playing all this moist shit, you know what I mean? Why are they fucking putting all this diluted bollocks on here, do you know what I mean? Sorry, to answer the phone. Hello, yeah, I'm just halfway through an interview, can I give you a call back?